Good day, guys. This is Ukayam Bulls TV, and today we are going to talk about your favorite studs, pros and cons. And today we are going to be looking at Grand Champion Hangman. Okay, so we know that he is the #1 American bully in the ABKC. He's probably going to finish the year out as the #1. And I think he's a solid dog, but we're going to take a deeper look at him today. Okay, so let's start with how he is bred. We know his dad is Blue, Grand Champion, former national winner. He is Miyagi on top and Dax on the bottom with very little edge in there, okay? And then his mom is a female that is some edge with West Coast Gaudy line and both Gaudy lines combined, okay? So that's the pair that he is working with. Let's look at the pros of Hangman. He has a very good headpiece, in my opinion. I think it's a solid, blocky head, not circular. The head that is built towards the standard, and that's what I really like about his head. Okay. Next, I have his bone. I think in a time when bone and mass are so heavily sought after, I think Hangman gives me a balance of bone that doesn't scream extreme to me. It screams more balance in compared to the size of dog he is, and what I think the size of a bone of the American bully should be. Thirdly, we have his movement. I think Hangman moves very well for a dog his size. Now, I could be wrong, but I think he is along the lines of 85 to 95 pounds, something in that range. And if I'm not correct, I think he's about an 18-inch dog. So for me, those three things are the pros about Hangman. Champion Hangman, those are three things that stuck out to me when I saw him. Okay, now let's take a look at the cons. For me, I thought Grand Champion Hangman was a little bit thinner in the rear area. I thought that he also, well, to me quite obvious, he has a higher tail set, which is why you always see his tail a little bit higher in the air. And I think he also, there's nothing he can do about his stifles, but I think in breeding him as offspring, he should be bred to dogs with better stifles. So I think that is one of the cons, is straighter stifles. But I still think he's a pretty solid boy. So what I would do with Grand Champion Hangman is I would breed him. Obviously, we're breeding to improve and make improvements through every breeding for the dogs. So I would breed him to a dog that has a slightly shorter back, a dog that has a better tail set, and a dog that has better angulation. And there's no dog that could come to mind, a female that could come to mind, that I think would be a better example for a dog like him than Grand Champion Bad Betty. Okay, so today's overall score for Grand Champion Hangman is 7.5 out of 10. Now, I know you may think, oh my gosh, he's being very harsh on him. But no, 7.5 is about like a 75% out of 100. So we're talking about if 10 is perfection, with some of the flaws that I just spoke about, I think a 7.5 is a good solid grade for him. I think he's a good dog, better than a lot of dogs in the country that show, I should say, consistently. And it's going to be interesting to see if he can actually pull it out and become a national winner, and if they can make history and we see the first ever father-son duo to be national winners. Okay, that's all we have here for you guys today. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, feel free to subscribe. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome to the Lucayan Bulls family. Stay tuned. We're going to see you guys next week. This channel is nothing without you. We love you. Stay tuned.